Like trying to tap into your true thoughts is difficult. Okay. Okay, so you see that just now I'm singing to myself. That's a melody that popped into my head, and I was converted. I was being able to convert it into a form of output form, which was singing. And I did that without thinking about it. And right after I did it, I caught myself. But it flows. It's so natural to me with melodies. But when it comes to speech, I don't do it often. That sometimes I would have thoughts in my head, but I can't convert it into words and make it into a some sort of a digestible output form, which in this case is speech. With writing down your thoughts, it's much slower process, and you can see what you wrote down, and you can reread it, and you can make edits. So it's really a different output format. And the one that I want to focus on today is the speech, which is purely improvised, and you can't really fix things, and you also have to play off of what you have just said. Excuse me, I'm a little bit sick. Thoughts. Right now, see, blank of thoughts. Blank because things I've said or the cough distracted my train of thoughts. And that doesn't happen when I'm not outputting. If I'm not saying anything, thoughts, they just keep flowing. It comes in, comes and goes. And usually they're random. They're not related, or sometimes it's really specific, like in so much detail, but I can't output it because I don't see the bigger picture or the context. Yeah, so presenting an idea. Okay, let's put it this way. The ability to convert inner thoughts into a speech is something I want to focus on and get better at. As a kid growing up, I should say in my teens, I did not output as much. I was always the listening end of a storyteller, or I'd be asking questions, and I was always observing and absorbing both, because I was interested in what other people had to say, or I just was curious, or just wanted information. And I was also interested in how they presented the idea, because the presentation of it is sometimes more interesting than the content. Like, there's so much ideas in the world and so much information out there, and a lot of the stuff that I hear is an idea I've already heard, but presented in a different way. So I'm more interested in the presentation of it and how that person says, or the way, I don't know. Oof, train of thought gone, but you get the point. So stuff like this happens with speech for me. So ideas come in, ideas go out. But when I try to make it into words, my own voice and my own words that are out here distract my inner thoughts, and it doesn't flow. And like I said, that doesn't happen with music. With music, it's subconscious. It's really weird. For me, melodies just that are stuck in my head is already being played with my voice. It's already out there. So I don't have to think about the ability to convert my inner musical lines out. So that's an effortless thing for me. But with speech, it's really different. Yeah, okay, as a kid, like I said, I know I always had a pride for being a good listener, but in reality, I just didn't have much to say. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, I didn't have much. I had thoughts, but I didn't have any solid opinion on things. I guess maybe back then I didn't care too much about a lot of things. But for me, I just noticed from listening to other people having a very strong opinion on a certain subject, and I would think, okay, the camera battery died, so I had to recharge it. Charge it. Here we go. So where was I? Friends my age, other teenagers would talk about things and have really clear opinions and thoughts, and I would think, wow, damn, you've really thought about this, or you really haven't thought about this. For me, I was always amazed at how much they can output. Back then, maybe I just didn't care too much about a lot of things, but I know that I didn't work on that ability, and now I want to get better at it. So it's just like music. It's just like improvising on a tune on the trumpet. You have to do a lot of it to get better at it. Talking to a camera, right, is a little bit different than speaking to a person, because when you're speaking to a person, for me, I get a little bit self-conscious in a sense that maybe they're not interested in what I have to say, or maybe they're not a good listener or something, and they would output these vibes that affect my self-consciousness. For speaking into a camera, I can really tap into my thoughts, like true, pure thoughts. So that's really cool. But the reason why I'm doing this is so I can get better at converting thoughts, because thoughts are complex. It's really complex. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. It's random, like I said before, but they mean something. Like, I want to share it, and speaking of sharing, it's so important. That's all there is. I really believe the more I live, the more I realize sharing is all there is. It's a beautiful thing. Train of thought's gone. Okay, let's think. Okay, let's go back to the music. I don't even know I don't know the name of the melody, but it goes do 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 da 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 it probably goes da 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 da, but yeah, that's like a goosebump moment for me if you lower it by half pitch. Da 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 yeah, I don't know. That's been stuck in my head for a little bit. It's really cool. It's in 3/4 and has a pickup. Do 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 2 3.